All right. Hey. Hi, guys. Welcome back. So, super glad you decided to stop by Case Regardless Life. Happy Halloween. I decided to, surprise, choose a costume, as you can tell, High Priestess. Just so you guys know, I will be doing kind of a nice, slower paced message on this. We're just going to check what is the message from the High Priestess. She deals in all of the intuition. She deals with all of the things that are maybe in the murkier world that are felt but not necessarily seen. By the way, if you are new to my channel, welcome. I do all the zodiacs and collective messages and singles messages as live streams, so check those playlists that I've got if you're seeking any particular zodiacs, and also keep your notification bells turned on, particularly today because I'll be going live and doing some card pulls for subscribers. But welcome. All right, so here we go. The message first from that intuitive space of the High Priestess is there is still an energy here of sensing another person. Literally, they dominate someone's sky. This is that Judgment card. It's a Scorpio energy coming in, and we actually see the feminine who's kind of looking up into the night sky, but I feel like she's seeing her own self, because I believe our masculine is more gazing into like his dreamy state of like, what do I want next? What'll make me really happy next? Where do I want to go next? What kind of excitement, what kind of happiness, what kind of things will thrill and delight me? Where would I like to go next? So I'm kind of thinking that she's in a space of saying, maybe I should look toward my own happiness, you know, making peace with the fact that perhaps he's on this other pursuit of the things that he wants. There has been a lot of confusion. There has been a lot of, oh gosh, I would say trying to sort out the yeses from the nos, the even spending time evaluating the situation, maybe ad nauseum. But with this storyline, I think she's saying it's time that I choose myself. It's time that I reconcile with the fact that if he's off looking at what he wants, perhaps it's time for me to go ahead and just welcome in, I'm going to say, even a new romantic partner. I do not think that our feminine here is believing that it's a good idea to hold any more space for a masculine who has perhaps chosen first, last, and always just his own pursuit of, in this case, enjoyment, or that Nine of Cups can be self-indulgence. So if she's reaching that point where she's realizing, I understand what he's doing, he's choosing his own happiness right now, then perhaps, you know, if he doesn't see a connection as part of his happiness, then perhaps I should go and choose my own self. We have a Page of Cups. It is sideways. There's a little bit of an energy of there's no need for an apology. There's no need for anything other than releasing this. There's no need for holding on to the hope of some new beginning. There's really, I would say she's releasing him completely and saying he's got to do what makes him happy, as do we all. I think that's probably a pretty wise energy on her part, to be able to release something. Could be very freeing, very cathartic for her. Tell me just a little bit more about her. We have the Lovers in the reverse. Any way we slice it, I see her as someone that is realizing she needs to set them free. Even here, it feels like a release. You know, if they're not supposed to be my lover, if they haven't chosen to come toward me, if they haven't chosen to change something in their lives, if that's what needed to happen in order for us to be successful together. And I only suggest that because we have the Serpent here, which is about truth. It's about transformation. It's oftentimes about shedding an old skin, choosing, you know, a new lifestyle, a new behavior. If they haven't done that, then that is their choice. Their choice has been made. Strong Gemini energy here. I think in the calmest and most peaceful way possible, she's saying he doesn't have to choose this. He's chosen the happiness that he wants, which is his own you know, vision for what his life is going to be. So that's all right. I can make peace with that. What is the message for him? the one thing I will say is, you know, we have him looking as an aged, I don't know. I don't know if he still hasn't found what he's looking for. Is that you too? He's got a lot of salt and pepper. He's a silver fox for sure. But we do have that Seven of Pentacles that ended up sideways. Almost as if, I don't know if he's realized how much time has passed in his constant pursuit of joy, happiness. I don't know if he realizes. Let me ask, what is your intuition, masculine? And I don't actually read for genders, but in this case, I do go off of what we see on the cards. So we have a masculine that we're referring to right now, even though please bear in mind that he could be a woman, this could still be same-sex couple, doesn't matter. In his subconscious, he's always seeking his 10 of Cups. He's always still looking for it. But if you're in your 9 of Cups, seeking your 10, your 9 is still a single person's energy. Your 10 of Cups is, you know, the union. It's I bring in my 5, you bring in your 5. So it makes me question, why are you still seeking this? We've got that 8 of Cups. I am not surprised to see this. I'm wondering if he really wants to be single still. And maybe he's going to want to be single until, like, maybe he's got this idea in his mind that it's more of a fantasy that he'll ever settle down. That's why it's always somewhere around the next bend in the road, somewhere down the next, you know, the hillside. And he'll never find it because he'll always keep moving the goalpost. You know, it's like there's so many beautiful flowers in the garden. Why would I stop and pick just one when, you know, I could still keep pursuing lots and lots of different beautiful flowers in the garden? So I'm not going to pick one yet. I'm going to stay single so I can take a whiff of every beautiful flower there is instead of, you know, committing to like this is the flower that I want. This is the flower I'm going to tend to and nurture. Now, I will say this. He may truly wish to stay alone, or he may not know that he's running out of, you know, these years that he's always pursuing happiness, always. I think he sells the pretense that I want to find that one special person, but I would say this says deep down he knows that's not actually what he's looking for. He likes the single life. He likes a single life. So tell me about that Knight of Cups over here. The Ace of Wands. So this is not about a new person coming in. This is more or less what I think our feminine has realized is, I believe he loves the high, and he's on this quest to have, you know, a good time, not a long time. And if that was the thing that she couldn't wrap her head around, but now she has, that actually that explains a lot. He wasn't looking for long term after all. So no wonder she's able to let go of this. Let me see, what is the message for her from her subconscious now, from here on out? There's no more healing that needs to be done. She's over this. Kind of like in a flash, she's gotten over this. This doesn't hurt anymore. This isn't something she needs to hold on to. In fact, she's very much at peace with that Temperance card. So that's wonderful. That's absolutely beautiful. Sometimes just being able to recognize when something isn't for us, it makes it really easy to let it go. It's like, oh, well, that person was never going to settle down. Not with anyone. Oh, what a relief. That means out of all the people on this earth, I at least know that one isn't for me, so I can move on. I can welcome in a new love, a different love. I think she has a great deal of love, gentleness, passion, a great deal to offer. So she's got a really nice energy here of finding true love now that she's released him. He was a blockage to her having a genuinely loving partner is what I see in this. All right, I'm going to leave that there. Thank you so much for giving it a thumbs up and subscribing. I will see you guys again this afternoon and evening. Bye.